In court, you vow to speak the truth and nothing but the truth, but unfortunately, everywhere other than that, lying is fair game. Lying comes naturally to people, and yet we can't help but give off a lot of signals when we're being dishonest. And if someone catches on to those signals, we're toast. So here are 5 tips on how to know if someone is lying. Number 5. Distancing. When telling a lie, most people will try to distance themselves as much as possible from the story. This means avoiding the first person, but rather speaking like it happened to someone else, or like it was out of their control. I broke the window suddenly turns into someone broke the window, or even the window is broken. So if someone is purposefully avoiding the first person, keep an eye on them. Number 4. Emotion. If their story is pure fiction, then they will likely have to make up their stance and emotion towards that story as well. Most commonly, the liar will just resort to negative emotions and negative language, as they will find it the most convincing, but also because they subconsciously feel guilty for lying. Their facial expression might also be exaggerated, like they really want you to be aware that they are happy or sad. But probably the most evident clue will be that their body language will contradict what they are saying and what expression they are making. So if they're boasting about how great they are and what an amazing thing they did, but their arms are crossed, you might want to be suspicious. Number 3. Language. When lying, people tend to speak in a very odd manner. This is because they will keep the information given at a very simple level and yet use very complicated sentence structures to pad their lie. So if what happens was, I took your bike in order to go to the store and grab a beer, but while I was inside, a guy I used to know stole the bike. It will now be simplified into just, someone stole your bike, but then padded into, there I was minding my own business when out of nowhere some guy who I don't even know how to describe for some reason decided that your bike was now his, and so he took it. Notice how no new information was added with the last example, but it seems as if it told the entire story. Number 2. Inconsistencies. Always remember that the liar has to make up the entire story as they go, so they are likely to slip up the more they lie. This is why in investigations, suspects are asked to retell the story multiple times. It is even harder if someone is in on the lie, as the chance of a slip-up double. Try to break up their timeline. Ask them to start from the ending or to tell the event out of sequence. This will usually lead to their story becoming different from when they first told it, giving you all the proof that you need. Number 1. Poke holes. In a similar vein like the last tip, try to poke holes in the liar's story, even if it means lying yourself. If they have told you the lie more than once, you can say how they originally told you something different, and see if they backpedal to fix the lie. Or if they take a hard stance against something, point out how they have never shown that attitude before, or even start arguing for the side you think they are really on. There is a high possibility that they will slip up and agree with you if their stance was in fact a lie. Also ask a lot of questions. The more unexpected, the better, like what they were wearing, or what the weather was like that day. And this concludes our 5 tips on how to know if someone is lying. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe so that you never miss any of our videos. In the comments below, tell us the best lie you got away with, or how you caught someone in a lie.